It's only through Torah study is it possible to overcome the false ideas that the evil inclination tries to plant within us. We should look for the wisdom contained in all things in order to be able to understand God's messages to us and to attach ourselves to Him through everything in the world. And exile has attracted from the chen, grace and favor of the Jewish people and from our status in the world. Torah study helps to restore them, leading to the acceptance of our prayers. Our Hashem, our God and God of our fathers, help me to be able to study, teach and practice your holy Torah for its own sake at all times, and to keep the Torah at the forefront of my mind day and night, to the merit and power of Torah study. Give me the strength to conquer and break my evil inclination and drive it out of myself. Help me rid myself of the foolish spirit that has taken hold of me because of the wrong I've done. I'll be able to get it free by studying and keeping the Torah, which is entirely made up of your holy names. The power of the Torah will overcome any sway this foolishness may have over me. Oh, just help me drive it out and remove it from myself and my life. Please Hashem, you know the many thoughts that trouble me every single moment of the day and distract me from serving you properly. They are all caused by the foolish spirit that is taking hold of me because of the wrong I've done and all my sins and transgressions. My mind is in turmoil. My good sense and intelligence have been severely impaired. My Father in heaven, you are good to all and merciful to all your creatures. Forgive me and save me from destruction. Loving God, give me the strength to conquer my own foolishness. And drive it out of myself by studying and practicing your holy Torah. Be kind to me and help me not fall prey to the irrational appeals of my evil inclination. You tries to influence me and prevent me from serving you properly by dressing up its promptings as mitzvahs, as it trying to persuade me to do something right and proper. The truth is that these mitzvahs, which addresses itself in, are a hidden trap, as you alone know. Please Hashem, have compassion on my poor soul and save me from the promptings of the evil inclination. Let it have no power to receive me with these distractions. Let it have no power to deceive me with these distractions. Let it have no power to deceive me with these distractions. I'm throwing my whole burden upon you, Hashem, my God and God of my fathers. I'm relying on you alone to lead me lovingly on the straight true path. To lead me lovingly on the straight true path at all times and in everything I do. Let my every moment be in complete accordance with your will, and don't let me turn aside from what you want, either right or left. Nanach, nachman, meuman. You know that we are flesh and blood, but it is impossible for us to always know exactly what you want. I appeal to you to show me your love and help me. To show me your love, and help me. Do not let the evil inclination have any power to unsettle and distract my mind with any kind of foolishness and irrationality or whatsoever. Let me rely on you alone. Show me your great love and lead me on the path of truth at all times. Show me your great love and lead me on the path of truth at all times. I never let all my actions, activities and behavior. I let all my actions, activities and behavior, and those of my children, let all my actions, activities and behavior, and those of my children, my descendants, and all who depend on me, be in full accord with your good will at all times, from now on and forever. O loving God, help me to be able to strengthen the power of holiness, so as to overcome the power of evil. Help me to strengthen my good inclination against the evil urge. Help me to strengthen my good inclination against the evil urge. urge. Help me to strengthen my good inclination against the evil urge. Grant me holy wisdom and intelligence. Let me always see all things in the light of the holy wisdom they contain. Nanach, nachman, nachma, meuman, and so attach myself to you through everything in the world. Let me understand the constant messages and signals you send me to come closer to you. Oh God, you are full of favor, tender mercy, kindness and goodness. At all times may it be your will to have pity on me and shine upon me with grace and kindness. May it be your will to have pity on me and shine upon me with grace and kindness. Grant me favor in your eyes and in the eyes of all who see me. Send me words of grace and endearment that will enter into your hearts. Accept my prayers and requests at all times, and fulfill your promise to pour out on the house of David, and those who dwell in Jerusalem, a spirit of grace and endearment. Let the words with which we address you be words of grace and endearment, and give them room to enter into your hearts. And let our words arouse favor and pleasure before the throne of your glory. And let our words arouse favor and pleasure before the throne of your glory. Master of the world, see our poverty, our lowliness and shame. See our poverty, our lowliness and shame. The grace and prestige of your holy people Israel have fallen in this bitter exile. The Jewish people are despised and lowly in the eyes of the nations of the world and the wicked. All the grace and importance have fallen to them. The grace and importance have fallen to them. Take pity on your great and holy glory, and exalt, raise up, and magnify, and exalt and glory. Take pity on your great and holy glory, and exalt, raise up and magnify, and exalt, raise up and magnify, and exalt, raise up and magnify the grace and prestige of Israel, materially and spiritually. Bring down the idol worshippers, the unholy and the wicked. Bring down the idol worshippers, the unholy and the wicked. Let them have no grace and status whatsoever, either above or below, or either above or below. Let them have no grace and status whatsoever, either above or below. Let them have no grace and status whatsoever, either above or below. Exalt your people Israel. Exalt your people Israel. Exalt your people Israel. Exalt your people Israel. The Karen of Israel. Exalt your people Israel, and hear and receive our prayers and cries at all times. See our toil and look at our plights, and fulfill what is written, for he has not despised or spurned the suffering of the poor, and he has not hidden his face from when he cries to him. He hears. Show us favor and answer us, and hear our prayers, for you hear the prayers of every single one of your people Israel. In love of Allah, blessed are you who hear his prayers. In order to come to perfect prayer, it is necessary to observe the covenants, guarding the purity of our thoughts, words, words and actions when praying. We must measure our words carefully. The way to achieve this is through the practice of charity. We should bind our prayers to the true tzaddik. We elevate the yam to God, putting each one in place in the total structure that will be completed by Mashiach. The essential weapon of Mashiach is prayer. Nanach, nachman, nachman. My God and God of our fathers, who lovingly hears the prayers of your people Israel, stir up your kindness and love for me. For your sake, stir up your kindness and love for me. For your sake, stir up your kindness and love for me. For your sake, stir up your kindness and love for me. For your sake, prepare my heart and help me pray to you with every fiber of my heart and soul. Let my prayers flow fluently from my mouth at all times, freely and without interference. Master of the world, who leads Yosef like a flock, you who sit upon the cherubs, lovingly shine the light of your holiness on me. lovingly shine the light of your holiness on me. Let a spirit of holiness and purity come upon me, giving me the power. Let the spirit of holiness and purity come upon me, giving me the power to control, master, and break my evil inclination, giving me the power to control, master, and break my evil inclination. In your abundant love and great kindness, enable me and all my offspring to guard the holy covenant. Help me at all times and keep me from all impurity and any breach of the covenant, whether in thought, word, or deed, whether unwittingly or intentionally, under compulsion or willfully, whether unwittingly or intentionally, under compulsion or willfully, whether with my eyes, ears, or other senses. Let me sanctify and purify all of my faculties with the holiness of the covenant, and do nothing to breach or blemish it in any way. For in your great love you have chosen us from all the nations and exalted us above all peoples. You have separated us from all their impurities and wrongdoing. As you wrote for us in your Torah, I have separated you from the nations to be mine, and you called us all tzaddikim, as it is said, and your people are all tzaddikim, and your people are all tzaddikim. Please, loving God, do not make your holy Torah into an empty document, God forbid, for your word is true and enduring forever. Deal kindly with me and help me to be a genuine tzaddik, by enabling me to guard the covenant. Only in this way can one be worthy of the name of tzaddik, as you have informed us through the teachings of your holy sages, who said that only someone who guards the covenant, is called a tzaddik.
Amen. Amen.
Nanach, nachman, meuman, nanach, nanach, nachman, meuman, nanach, meuman. Oh yeah, nachman, meuman. Oh only in this way can one be worthy of the name tzaddik, as you have informed us through the teachings of your holy sages, who said that only someone who guards the covenant is called a tzaddik. You helped Yosef the tzaddik when he was tested. You saved him and gave him the strength to overcome his evil inclination. In the same way, arouse your compassion for me through the merit and strength of Yosef. Give me intelligence, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, holy strength and power. Understanding and knowledge, holy strength and power, so that I will be able to avoid all impurity in my life and conquer my impulses and inclinations. Let my thoughts be bound and attached to your holiness at all times, without a single moment, interruption. Through purifying myself and observing the covenants, enable me to offer you my prayers in the proper manner, without inhibitions, restraints, and confusion. Accept my prayers and arouse your love for me. Turn to us again and quickly redeem us and send our righteous Mashiach. Do it for your sake and not for ours. Help me to order my prayers properly. Grant me intelligence and understanding, and let me use judgments to measure my words so as not to stumble in what I say or stray left or right from the straight true path when I pray. Nanach, nachman, meuman. Compassionate God, help me give charity to genuinely needy people. Send me plenty of money to the tzaddik send me plenty of money in the seforim. Send me plenty of money and worthy people to give charity to. Mighty is the king who loves justice. Oh, you founded fairness. You have done justice and righteousness in Yaakov. For everything is from you. From your hand have we given to you, God. You deal charitably with everyone. Oh, be charitable to me and let me be numbered among those who give charity. Remove the evil from my heart. Remove the evil from my heart and let me give charity joyously and with a kindly expression. Oh, remove the evil from my heart and let me give charity joyously and with a kindly expression. Let me have no bad feelings when I hand my gifts to those in need. Let me open my hands and give them sufficient, for all their needs. Let my heart go out to the hungry and let me clothe those who are naked. In the merit, let my heart go out to the hungry and let me clothe those who are naked. In the merit of my charity, bless me, Hashem, and help me express myself to you perfectly in my prayers. Let my prayers be pure and acceptable. Let me have no outside thoughts when I pray. So that no barrier will intervene between my prayers and you. Please, loving and gracious God, make it possible for me to engage in the study of the Holy Torah for many hours each day. Let me study the Torah for its own sake. Lishma. Let my only for your sake, Tate. Let my only motive in studying be to keep, observe, and fulfill the entire Torah in love. Let my only motive in studying. Let my only motive in studying be to keep, observe, and fulfill the entire Torah in love. The letters of the Torah which come out of my mouth as I study are sparks of souls. Sparks of souls, may they all enter into and be merged and clothed in the holy words of my prayers and develop and be renewed there. Let the light of my prayers and become impregnated and become impregnate and be renewed there. Let the light of my prayers then shine forth in full radiance as you have taught us through your holy sages of blessed memory. Help me to make an effort with my prayers at all times. Let me never despair of calling out to you and praying, being me to have perfect faith in the power of prayer. Our exile has lasted so long. Your people, the house of Israel, cry out to you every day and appeal to you to shine your face upon us. Build our holy temple and redeem us eternally. Despite all this, we have still not been delivered. Even so, let us come to believe and know with firm and perfect faith that no prayer is ever lost or in vain. God forbid. On the contrary, the tzaddikim in every generation, nach, nachman, meuman, must certainly lift up our every prayer and put each one in its proper place, building out of them, as it were, the structure of the Shekhinah. Eventually, the entire structure will be completed, and the Mashiach will come and bring the work to perfection and raise the Shekhinah completely. I would like to bind all my prayers to all the tzaddikim in our generation, and you in your abundant mercy arouse the hearts of the true tzaddikim of this generation. And give them the power to make my prayers, to take my prayers and elevate them to you. My prayers may be far from perfect. There may be much about them that is not right. There may not even be a single word or letter that is pure and clean. My words are very muddled, and what I say is full of mistakes. I do not speak with the proper concentration and awareness, and my words are far from where my thoughts are. Even so, your love and kindness are overwhelming. Your true tzaddikim, give your true tzaddikim nachman, the power to lift up and elevate all my prayers and cleanse and purify them from all blemishes and impurities. Let my prayers rise up and find favor before you, and let the tzaddikim use them to build the structure of the Shekhinah and to prepare her, support her, and lift her out of her exile. Raise up the fallen tabernacle of David through our prayers, and return your divine presence, the Shekhinah, to Zion, and shine your face upon us. Turn to me and show me favor, for I do not put my trust in my bow, and my sword will not save me. Only in your name do we put our trust. For God alone do we have praise all day, and we give thanks to your name forever. Arouse our righteous Mashiach to receive our prayers and lift them up before you. Let my prayers and those of all your people Israel be a double-edged sword in his hand to protect and shield us, to fight the wolves who fight against us and to champion our cause. Nanach, nachman, nachman, meuman. He takes pity on the poor and needy and saves the souls of the needy. Take hold of a shield. I take a hold of shield and armor and stand up to help me. Gird your sword on your thigh, mighty warrior, your majesty and your splendor. Do it for your sake and not for ours, for even our few good deeds. Our charity and our prayers are all from you. For everything is from you, and from your hand we have given you. Thus it is written, who came before me, that I should pay them. Oh, not to us, Hashem, not to us, but to your name. Give glory for your kindness and your truth. Oh, yeah, and your truth and your abundant kindness. Give me life, that I may guard the testimony of your mouth. Fulfill for us the verse. For my sake I will do it. For how could I let my name be dishonored? I will not give my glory to another. He magnifies the salvation of his king, and does loving kindness to his anointed, to David and his descendants forever. Omaaiiinnn. Nach, nachma.